welcome to Nova Solutions video blog. I'm Bashar.
And I'm Shamil.
And we're here today to talk to you about trends that are going away in website design. Now, the first thing that we're noticing is that the trend has gone away from simply mobile design to what we call responsive. Now, would you like to talk about that a little bit?
For sure, Bashar. Before, one would design a custom site that would be only fitted for mobile devices, right? So if you'd access that website from your handheld device, it would redirect you to something like abc.com/mobile, and that would be it. It would be a dummied down mobile version of your site. Now with a lot of people, and the smartphone technology kind of progressing and people using tablets and iPads and so on, responsive design is really in. So keeping the functionality, I guess, of a desktop design, but shrinking it depending on the size, but keeping all the features the same. That's really been in.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, what I was also going to say is one of the newest design trends that I shouldn't say newest, it's been around for about a year, maybe a couple of years now, is the idea that we're doing less clicking, but more scrolling. So you might notice when you go to a website that it's a very long home page, but all the information is actually available on that home page. So one scroll takes you from the top all the way to the bottom. The contact information is very clearly displayed at the bottom, and it saves the user from having to do too many clicks. Isn't that right?
Absolutely, and I also want to point out that it goes hand in hand, with a flat design, as they call it. So simpler fonts, very basic, single images or a combination of images with not a lot of color throwing in the face. You want to kind of sell the message, I guess, one message at a time to a user. And as the person scrolls down, the website, generally speaking, tells a story, hypothetically, right? So what it is that the website's supposed to do, whether it's a service or the product, right? And then things like elements like testimonials,
yes.
Variations, why pick us, our reviews, where we featured, and so on. And as you scroll down, it tells you one story.
That's right.
A lot of it has to do with conversion as well, right? When somebody clicks on another page, that page has to open, right? Where if they stay on the same page, there's a higher chance that they're going to read through it just simply by scrolling the mouse pad down.
Absolutely. And in fact, one of the last things that we wanted to talk to you about today was the use of what we would call cheap stock images. So images are extremely important for website design. Why? Because a picture has 1,000 words. And so when we look at images on websites, our advice to you is don't cheap out on them. Spend a little bit of money to get some high quality images, because the images will sell your product more than anything you could ever say on your site.
Absolutely. And another thing I wanted to add to that is that sometimes you see the same stock image used all across several industries.
Oh, yes.
Right? Something like services like HVAC and plumbing, you have the same technicians with the same wrenches in their back pocket. Right? So all these images were bought, things like Shutterstock or iStock. And don't get me wrong, you could find some unique imagery in those sites as well. But we notice more and more websites which want to impress the clientele, they utilize either third-party photographers, or what I've also noticed is sometimes people invite photographers and create custom content. In the long run, it aids the branding, if I may say so.
Absolutely, and it's totally amazing because nobody can copy it.
At this point, we want to wrap up this entrance of the video blog. This is Bashar, and I'm Shamil from Nova Solutions.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like us on Facebook, that you follow us on Twitter, and that you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Till next time.
Have a good one.